Welcome to Hovi Life. Come learn about a rare breed of dog named a Hovawart, with roughly only 600 in the United States. Dating back to the 13th century, this old German breed is loyal, loving, stubborn, steadfast, intelligent, independent, and makes for an excellent family pet. A Hovawart has a heart full of love. They don't work for you, but with you, and expect to become part of your loving family. This organic series will follow our Anka as we go through the ethical, education, and proper breeding process outlined by the Hovawart Club of North America. Come experience the journey through our first litter and into Hovi Life.
Well, here's the third video tonight, and every time I think I'm done, something kind of happens and I end up with a new puppy on my lap. Now I've got Blue. I took Teal back. She kind of woke up and got all cussy and playful, and Blue was there in the pen all nice and asleep, and she started messing with him, started biting on his leg and trying to wake him up. And since Blue was not wanting to wake up, I thought I'd protect him a little bit. And I took him out, and now he's on my lap. He's kind of waking up, but that's because his sister was picking on him. This is Blue. And again, I have a white towel on my shirt so he can kind of contrast and see the colors better. Because a black puppy on my black shirt, you can't see him that well. He still has some white tip in his paws, but they're saying that'll still go away because they're not going to fully have all their markings until about 15 months. But they could see some gold coming in his eyebrows, so they're considered, the judge and the breeding director today considered him full markings. He does have some white on his chest that we're thinking is going to go away. But anyways, look at that. That's Blue. Good old Blue. He's the oldest one. He was the first one born. He's about 40 minutes older than his next sister. He's the old wise one of the litter. Hi. Look at that paw. Boom, it's like a bear claw. Blue. Big, and they're so soft. They're so soft. All of his paws are so soft. You can see we play with them, we desensitize them so they don't pull away. Oh, I just hit a spot, his little belly spot. Oh yeah. That shut his eyes up to go sleeping. Oh, Blue. Yeah, he's a good dog. Also, they were really liking the males. The males, the males had really good shaped heads, which is nice. Get some gold on the cheek like he's supposed to. A little gold in the ears. Good, handsome dog. Oops. Let me switch hands here. See the markings in the tail. Markings in the back legs. Hey, Brad. Another thing they were really looking at was the healing of the belly button. And the belly button's healing up really good. There's no bump. There's no bump there. They're worried about having a little a hernia, an external hernia at the umbilical cord, but you can see they're all healing up just fine. But that's Blue. Isn't he sweet? Gorgeous dog. Yeah. He's a lover too, as you can tell. Oh, and somebody once told me, so they said they want me to start showing the bands, so my finger here, see, he's blue band. He's our first blue male puppy that came out. He's the oldest one in the litter. Okay, I'm gonna throw Brad a wave. Boop, there you go, Brad. And I kid you not, no matter where I am with these puppies, Anka is not far away. Yeah, she's racked out and she's sleeping, but she's keeping a watchful eye on the whole process. So there's Mama. Puppy. Puppy. Mama. They make great guard dogs, not attack dogs. Their first tendency is to guard and defend and hold their ground. They don't advance, they tend to hold their ground and defend, which is great. Let me see his teeth. See his teeth. There they are. Look at those little pearls of white coming in. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, buddy. I woke him up. Little rub of the chest. He's back out in no time. I think he's got great markings for the feet. When that white goes away and he's got the black fleck in there, it's really kind of considered kind of more regal, a more distinguished look. Is he in big paws? Boom, boom, boom. Big, beautiful paws. Oh, I will talk a little bit here. I've got a woman now in South Carolina looking at the pups. And she's from Sweden originally. And she was wondering about their fur. I know I've covered this before a couple videos ago, but for those of you who haven't watched them all, I'll repeat it. They don't really have an outer and an inner fur. They just have an outer fur. It can grow about 2 to 3 inches long. It's a really nice fur. But the dogs don't really shed. Now I gotta clarify that. They do shed, but about once a year. At least for Anka, in late April, early May, they have what's called a blowout, where you brush them and they just get fur and fur and fur for 3 weeks solid. It's really excessively shedding for 3 weeks. And then when they're done, they're done. That's it. The rest of the year, I maybe brush Anka once every week or 2 weeks. Just kind of a light, quick brushing, maybe 2-3 minutes tops. And that's it. Barely any fur comes out of them the rest of the year. So they have a one-time shed a year called a blowout, usually in early spring, and that's it. So it's not like a lab or a retriever where it's constantly shedding all the time. It's just a one-time blowout and then they're all done. Isn't that sweet? Holy cow. Yeah. Precious little puppy. Wish you guys could be here holding one. They're sweet. Now, technically it is Sunday now, so they're 4 weeks old. 4 weeks old. So starting next week on week 5, we're going to start to have visitors come over. And if you are a buyer or looking to buy, just give me an email at info@Gustafson Hovawarts, Gustafson, Hovawart, HOVAWARTS.com, and we'll set up an appointment so you can come over and see the puppies. Yeah, hi Blue. Hi Blue. He's waking up now. Just rub his belly and lights out. Good boy, Blue. So on a Saturday night, this is a good thing to be doing. Just sitting back at the house, watching some TV and playing with puppies. Yay. Yay. Hey Deb, how you doing? We're just kind of wrapping up here. We were looking at Blue. He's been sleeping on my lap. We've been showing off his big paws. Boom, 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 boom. How pretty they are. They're so soft. Yeah, it's Blue. Good job, Blue. So like I said, if you're interested in being a buyer and you want to see them, come on over. Just give me an email. We'll give you a phone call. And then we'll set up an appointment time. We're going to start to introduce them to, we've got our housekeeper's got 2 little kids, a 3-year-old and a kindergartner. I think they're going to come over Monday or Tuesday. And start introducing them to little young kids and let them play really rough. Let them rough house and get tired. Oh, that's my new German word I made up. They Ruffenhausen. Because when they Ruffenhaus, it's like they're German, and I added Hausen, so not really too creative, but funny. So they Ruffenhausen. Yeah, Blue. Yeah, buddy. Let's see what I say, Deb. Yeah, the cost is high. It's just because they're so rare. Like I said, there's only about 400 plus in the whole U.S. Now, I did do a little bit of comparison to make sure we weren't too, we don't want to gouge people. But if you want to get like a purebred yellow lab, they're like $2,500. And a purebred white shepherd these days is going for about $2,000. And the association kind of gives me a guide. Doesn't tell me what I should charge. It just kind of gives me a guide range, and the price I'm asking is in that guide range. But a lot of it has to do with expenses. There's a lot of preparation in getting the bitch approved to be a dam and breeder. You've got to go through confirmation testing, temperament testing. They've got really great hips. They have a really low dysplasia and cancer rate. You gotta get a complete thyroid panel. So with Anka, it took her about 2.5, 3 years of testing and traveling all over the country and going to shows to get her confirmed to the point she could even breed. And then here in Rockford, Illinois, I had to go all the way to Salem, Oregon to get a sire, a stud that was approved. And I got to pay then a stud fee for that, plus all the travel and time and expenses. And now here I am, I've got 9 puppies. And we got vet bills and microchipping and just a lot going on. So I'm not looking to make a ton of money here. I'm hoping to break even. Oh, look at that face. Oh my goodness. Look at that precious face. Oh yeah. The other thing I want to point out too, and again, I see Deb, you read the information. That's great. This is not a puppy mill puppy. This is actually a family pet that we're taking care of, and I'm up all nights and cuddling them and loving them and playing classical music. So these aren't coming from a puppy mill where they're just kind of being deprived, raised to 7 weeks and being sold fast. Everything about their care is being well documented. So from birth until you get them at 8 weeks, you can see exactly what's been going on. Oh, belly loving. Yeah. If there's any more specific questions, I'll answer them. Look at that paw. Boom. Oh, we did get a question. I was talking to a guy out in Colorado who might be getting one of the boys. He's got a ranch, and he was wondering about how do they take snow. And I said, well, they love the snow, but they get a lot of snow will pack up in this big bushy fur. The fur will grow really big in their toes, and it splains the paws out like that, and it hurts their feet when they walk. So you get what's called musher's wax. It's like a wax they put on the fur for the huskies and the mushing dogs, and then the snow and ice kind of slicks off and it doesn't stick to the fur and freeze. But you get a musher's wax and you put it up in the fur there between the toes, and it keeps their feet from getting big balls and clumps of snow and ice. But Anka, the mama dog, she loves the snow. She goes out and burrows in it and digs holes. Yeah. Bet that's a beautiful paw. Look at that. Boom. Well, if you change your mind, Deb, and you want blue, let me know. We're still taking a couple more applications, and then they'll all be spoken for. But I'm going to let you guys go. Who knows? I may be back in a half an hour with another puppy. Bye-bye. Happy December 1st. Blue says bye. Easy sleep, though. There you go. Night-night, buddy. Night-night. The water. Come on, Andor. Get a drink of water. Get it. The dancing Hovi. Woo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh my God.